Aussie. Okay, this pair is not this typical harmonic pattern, but if you look very closely, we have a very nice double top H4 setup. So this was something which I posted up. Double top. Okay, we have a nice break of a support, and when price retraces up to test this zone again, I tweeted out and I posted this on our Facebook group for you guys to consider taking a shot with stops just above here. So if you like to measure, just join my zones. Yeah, nothing has changed. So yeah, I wonder how many of you guys really listen. I mean, really do follow my trades and think that it's pretty and trust my analysis. But yeah, because anyway, we are not here to tell you what to trade. We are just trying to share what we learned over the years. So okay, so if you have done a short somewhere around here and you have a stops just above here, you might have only a 50 pip stop. Potentially you might have a very good swing. I like to look for significant support resistance zone to take profit. So the very next zone which I'm looking at is maybe 1.51, which is at least maybe a 200 pips swing down. And if I'm really greedy and I have the heart and the guts to wait and hang on to my profit, this will be the very next zone I'm looking at. So you might have at least maybe 400 pips. In my life, I have never hit a home run of 400 pips. The highest I ever recorded was about 360 pips. That was about 2 years ago. Ever since I traded near standards, near standard contracts, 100 over pips is my limit. $1,000 a trade is more than enough that I'm happy enough, I'm really happy to make $1,000 trade. All I need to do is to have 5 good trades a month and I make about 5,000. Considering I have no if I have no loss. Alright, so coming to next week, that's what you guys like to know. So currently, you have missed the shot right at the top. So we have to really observe. I'm still bearish for the sterling Aussie because I think Aussie is pretty strong and the sterling is pretty weak. So we have to see if price can just break below this zone here. Okay, I don't know where you will bounce up to. Likely we're gonna have a small bounce. So if price bounce and breaks below this previous high H1, so any retracement to this zone here, maybe 1.5250s to 1.5270s, I will be interested to go short with my stops all the way above 100 pips. But remember, this might be a potential 400 pips move. If you're uncomfortable with all these big stops, what I can recommend is to scale your position very small, maybe just a quarter or half of what you normally do. Make sure that every single trade, if you lose, right, the percentage of loss do not exceed more than 2%. That to me is a very healthy number. But my personal rule is about 2.5%, so I give a little bit of leeway here and there. So it's really up. What's your trading plan? It boils down to what's your trading plan. Yep. So let me think. There's okay, one more trade which one of my readers talk about, asking me why am I shorting sterling Aussie while I'm gonna long. Shorting franc too, but to me this is very excellent setup. This is H4 setup. We have a very clear support turn resistance zone and price as we trace all the way up. So if we do our typical analysis, okay, this is the April high. Okay, shaky hands. So okay, I don't really trade this paper, I just like to test out my method. So okay, this is a down, and yeah, price exceeded the 886 retracement, exceeded 886. So the very last zone that we should look at is this 95 for this zone, which happens to be a previous support turn resistance zone here. So this is a pair that we should really watch. So is there any potential harmonic confluence up here? So what I can do is I draw from the low to the high. And yeah, if you take a look, it's pretty close. We have a 127 extension and a 100% retracement of the downflow at this strong resistance support, whatever you call it, zone. And we have an oversold right for our RSI in the H1 chart as well as the potentially a H4 chart. So what I will personally do is to wait for patterns to go short. What pattern again? One is this, and the second one might be a double top or the head and shoulders So any combination of all these patterns, preferably with RSI divergence, is a very attractive shot in my opinion, with stops just above maybe 40-50 pips, but a potential swing all the way down. So this might hint like potentials the beginning of the Aussie. I don't know what news we have next week. I have not checked. I'll check maybe tomorrow. So one more trade that you can look at coming to week 16 is the Aussie franc. So something like down, double top, whatever you call it, double top, head and shoulders, high low, break up, break down. So okay, with that, I'll end off my analysis for this. I hope you guys really can hear what I'm talking about. I spent $200 on this mic just for you guys. Hope you guys really enjoy it. Yeah. So have a great week ahead and wish you guys all the best. Okay, thanks.